One of the most fascinating customs that we Jews do is that we say Shalom Aleichem even when we're speaking to one individual person. You don't have to be an expert in diktuk to know that Shalom Aleichem is a plural. Aleichem means to all of you. And yet what do? We Jews, when we say hello to another Jew, you say Shalom Aleichem, even if you're speaking to just one person. Because the deepest bracha is that there should be Shalom Aleichem to all the parts within you. Because each and every one of us has many parts of our personality. That's why the great psychologist Carl Jung, on his 85th birthday, in an interview he said that the great Hasidic master of Ber, who we know of course is the holy Maggid Mezritch, the great Hasidic master of Ber, saw before me, gave over my entire psychology. And without getting too much into Carl Jung's psychology, but today in today's modern psychology in all schools, what's very much known today as internal family systems, the idea that within all of us there's a plurality, the idea that within all of us there's archetypes, different types and ways of being. And ultimate shalom, to have real peace, is when there's peace within oneself. The fact that people fight with each other is because they're not at peace within themselves. And you could have a state of peace with your neighbor and with the people around you, but if you're not shalom within yourself, if there's not a shalom among the different parts of who one is, then one never really knows peace. And so internal family systems, modern psychology says that especially those that have been through trauma in their life, the way to healing is to somehow integrate all the different parts of who one is. And Rav Ber of Mezritch, the Maggid Mezritch, one of his main disciples, of course, was the holy Chernobyl, Rav Nachum Chernobyl. And in this line over here, from this piece, the Chernobyl is exactly saying, how do you do that? How do you achieve a state of Shalom Aleichem? How can each and every one of us come to a place of inner peace, of making peace within all these aspects of who we are, including those parts of who we are that are madregas tachtonis, that are lowly levels, what Tanya calls the nefesh bahamis, the animalistic parts of who we are, what those modern psychology schools call the lost child aspect of who we are, the pained, the abused child, the one that's acting out in so many ways because of pain that it's been through. How do we unite all those different aspects of who we are? How do we bring about shalom within ourselves? So the Chernobyl says, Lech lecha, go to the very essence of who you are. In the language of Chassidus, etzem hanefesh, the essence of your soul, because the essence of your soul is one with the essence of Hashem. Lech lecha l'shorshecha, go to your root, go to the deepest part, the self, capital S, self. Go to that part of you that's the most essential part of who you are, and there connect to God. Feel Hashem looking out at you through the self that's deeper than the parts. The only way that you could put all the parts together is to come to the shirish, the root of all the parts, the root of the soul itself, which is a Kadosh Baruch Hu. And by having dveikus with Hashem in that part of self, ayadei zeh, what you're going to be able to do is draw up all the sparks and the souls that are in the deepest level of impurity, because we're all connected. No man is an island. And those parts of me that I'm embarrassed of, you also have. And those Jews that are far, that are in the Imke Aklipis, that are so far away from Hashem, they have it too. And we're all interconnected. B'Shem Kol Yisrael. Every time we make a unification, it's in the name of all of Yisrael. And so when I'm able to Lech Lecha, if you're able to go to yourself and make a Shalom Aleichem, by having Dveikus to Hashem, through learning and davening, even though there are so many aspects of who we are that are trying to take us away from that, but I go deeper to the essence of who I am, the very self, the essence of who I am, and there feel Hashem. I thereby unite those childish parts of me, the meladetcha mi beis avicha, those childish habits, those parts of childhood that I never have been able to integrate yet, and thereby I also bring about for other souls and other people that they too, who have those parts of their soul and are lost, are exiled into those parts of soul, they too will able to be returned to Hashem through my avodah, because the Baal Shem Tov taught us how we're all connected, and as we are all able to bring about those aspects of who we are to shleimus, to shalom, we bring that in the world as well.